Well, hello, YouTube. It is me, Tri-State EDC, back from the post office. This did not come from there. This has been laying on the ground. It's a continuation of the package that I just unboxed from Alice. Alicord Paracord. This was the first knife, the Curtis Customs F3 Medium, and I'm kind of in love with it. But there's 3 other knives in here, so it's time to find out what knife number 2 is gonna be. Right now. That is correct. 3 more knives. Just gonna reach in blindly here. This might be a twofer because there's this. A Demko knives in a tiny box. Let's put this aside for now and we'll see. This just says Armiger 2. Armiger? Armiger. Armiger? Armiger. Sure. Armiger 2. As opposed to the first one. 4034 SS Shark. There is a lanyard within. Oh, it's a little neck knife. All right. Okay. All right. Very kind of simple, plain little box. Where was this made? Future me? Is this an American-made Demko or is this overseas? We got a nice little neck knife here. Nice hard Kydex sheath. A decorative lanyard that I'm assuming Alice made herself. This feels very much... Alice does really cool lanyard work. You should check her out on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below. Check it out. This feels very much, you know, like an Alice build to me. Very nice, comfortable. Ow. It's kind of hard with a hat on. Very nice. Like I said, nice hard Kydex sheath. Pops. Oh my God. It's so tiny, dude. I'm not sure this handle material feels like rubbery. Made in Taiwan. There you go. 4034 stainless steel is the blade steel. It's that shark's foot blade shape that Demko is known for so well. It's adorable, dude. It's so tiny. Open size comparison since I don't, you can't close it. There it is, ass to ass with a Spyderco Pair 3. And here's a Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. Yeah, dude, it's a little guy. It's a little tiny little pea shooter. It's funny because the handle's kind of thick, kind of girthy. I expected it to be more than what it is, but it's just this. Ergos in hand, nice rubberized material, some kind of rubbery material, future me. So nice and grippy. We got texturing here along the back of the handle. It's got a nice texture to it all over. So in hand, 3 fingers maximum. And I have small hands. So this is a pinky out kind of knife. You know what I mean? Pinky out, thumb on the blade. It feels good. It feels fine. I feel locked in. I got future me, what is this called? Hand guard? There's a better name for it. I'm dumb. It's been a long day. But yeah, right here. I mean, there's no choking up or choking back. It's just this. This is your one hand grip. And it's comfortable, if not too tiny. Can I pinch grip it? Oh, for sure. Tuck in on the finger guard, hand guard, whatever there. Finger out on the blade. A little pinch grip action. For sure. For sure. All day. Nice little belt satin finish on there. The Armiger 2, huh? No idea how much these are. Future me, how much are these? It's the damnedest little thing. Snaps into the sheath real nice. Sticks in there really well too. So, you're not gonna lose it. It's in there, dude. Well, let me cut something with it. And honestly, we're only 3 minutes in. I'll unbox another one. We'll do a twofer. A 2-for-1 special. Let me grab some paper. Oh yeah, still working my way through the old Crate and Barrel catalog here, cause I'll never be able to afford any of this. But it makes for good knife testing stuff. Some random 4034 stainless steel blade steel, relatively short blade, not a very tall grind, so I'm not expecting a lot, but it's relatively thin blade stock. Sure, toothy. I don't know if Alice has been using this. I know she just got it maybe a week ago. It cuts, but it's very toothy, and it's kind of fighting me. It's not a very clean cut, you know what I mean? It's not very, stop moving, my microphone keeps moving around. It's not a clean cutter, you know what I mean? But it will cut. It will cut. You know, that's about all it's going to do. I'm betting you can slap a decent edge on that pretty easy. Just, you know, no idea what the heat treat is. Never really heard of the steel. Just a generic stainless. But that is the Armiger 2. It is adorable. Thank you, Alice. But we're going to do another knife. Screw it. We're going to do, come here. This one? It's another Demko. Oh, that worked out perfectly. I literally just, there's one other knife in there now. Okay. We've got another Demko. Shark Lock. 80 20.5 SC. 20 CV aluminum shark. I like the, this is my parents, I used to work at my parents' machine shop. This is what our drill bits and end mills came in. Were these little slide tubes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's the beans. Slide that puppy open there. What is this? What? Ooh. Oh my god, it's so thin. Holy shit. Okay. I do like this packaging. With the stuff on it. It's got stuff on it. Picture of the knife, so I know what it is I'm buying here. I like that. I like that. But this is apparently the 80 20.5 SC. Shark Cub. Shark Cub. That's what SC stands for. I've only ever reviewed one other 80 20.5 derivative, and it was just the plain Taiwan one with the plastic handles. These are aluminum handles with a hard Cerakote on them. And it feels nice. Got some good texture to it. Nice deep carry clip. Kind of simple. We got that Wampum, Pennsylvania. Hell yeah. Demko knives on the pivot there. Very nice. Very nice. Super thin compared to the other ones I've had with the plastic scales, the FRN scales. This is crazy thin. Really thin. Very nice. Nice jimping here on the blade spine. We got the Shark Lock right here, which is all kinds of fidgety fun. But let me flicker. Actually, close size comparison real quick. The Shark Pup, which is supposed to be a little guy, but it's just a hair shorter than the Pair 3 and just a hair longer than the Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. So it's not that small, really, at all. It's thin. It's thinner than both by a decent amount. Let me flip it over to the show side. Oh, yeah. It's thinner than both. Let me flicker open. Oh, yeah. So this is the Shark Cub. I thought the Shark Cub was supposed to be like a comically small version of the 80 20.5. I guess not. It's just a 3-inch blade version, right? Tape measure, 3-inch blade. Up. No, it's shorter than that. It's 2 and call it 2 and 3/4. So under a 3-inch blade on this guy. It, you know, at the end of the day, it's an 80 20.5. We do have a nice little divot here for your thumb, and it is light and it is thin. Open size comparison, yoink. Spyderco Pair 3, yeah. It's a little bit smaller. Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall, right about the same size opened up as the Rockwall. So Rockwall size, but thinner. So it's a very thin, lightweight EDC. And I like that. Very nice. Ergo's in hand, super thin, once again. Yeah, locked in, right there. Choke back, fills the hand really nicely, even though it is a thinner knife. Everything's knocked down real well. Thumb right on that jimping, nice texture to it, super locked in, no problems. We got a nice little integrated choil right here, so I can choke up, get my thumb way out on the blade. That feels fine. No complaints there. Pinch grip? Oh yeah, for sure, all day. Got that little choil there, fingers in the holes, finger on the blade. Home sweet home. Locked and loaded, all the detail cutting you'll ever want to do. Very nice, very nice. CPM 20 CV made in Taiwan, so I answered that question. Very good, very good, very good. Now then, action. Running on ceramic bearings. Thumb flick, nice. Reverse flick, nice. I like the Shark Lock a lot, but on the Demko knives, it's a little soft. You know, there's just not quite enough resistance to really build up any pressure. See what I'm see? You see, you know? But a little bit of learning curve, you'll figure it right out. And it is very fidgety to just pull that Shark Lock. You know, personally, I think Civivi did the Super Lock better. Very similar locking mechanism. It's snappier detent. much snappier detent than any Demko I've ever handled. I've never handled the custom, so don't yell at me in the comments, or yell at me in the comments. But yeah, the action's great for what it is. It works just fine. You can also just pull on the shark lock and whip it out. You know what I mean? Acoustics on these knives, I love. I love the acoustics. Listen to this. It's just so mechanical sounding, you know what I mean? Kerchunks and kerthwacks. Oh, it's very satisfying. Very, very cool. Now then, super thin blade stock. 20 CV, CPM 20 CV. Super steel, stainless. It's just like 204P and M390, right? Great steel overall. Can't speak to the heat treat on this. Taiwan tends to do a decent job with their knives. Obviously, fit and finish, lock up, everything's solid on this thing. But we ought to cut something with it. Short little shark's foot trademark style blade. It's a sheep's foot. It's a sheep's foot. Again, not a very tall grind on this, but super thin blade stock. So I'm betting you she'll cut. Let me grab Crate and Barrel catalog one more time. And let's see if the Shark Cub will cut. I bet it will. I don't remember having any issues with the other models I've checked out. Oh yeah, great. Killer factory edge. Nice and slicey. Super thin blade stock. So the grind really doesn't matter that much because we're starting from a super thin piece of material and we're just making her thinner. So it's nice and thin and slicey right out of the old thing. What I was gonna call it the pouch, but this thing out of the tube, fresh out of the tube, it cuts great. Love a fresh tube knife. Great. Awesome cutting performance. Still, look, unpopular opinion. I still am not in love with the aesthetic here, right? I'm just not in love with the aesthetic. And also, I really want them to figure out the detent. I want more spring tension. I want this thing to thwack open every single time. I want it to feel like a traditional detent. Maybe that's just me. They're fidgety, they're fun, it cuts really well. This one's super thin and lightweight, and I'm sure it carries like a dream. But there you go, a couple of Demkos, courtesy of Alice. Alice, once again, thank you. I will link her down below, check her out. I will also link Demko knives and both of these if I can find them anywhere. Tons of affiliate links down there, so check those out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, a Patreon member, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. I'm everywhere, baby. But that is it for me. Thank you all oh so very much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye now.